Welcome to Tech Group Technology. My name is Imran Khan, and thanks for watching my first and second part of this VLOOKUP session. In this session, you will learn VLOOKUP with array formula and how can we make our VLOOKUP function dynamic. Right? So let me start. The first one, how to use the VLOOKUP array formula. So what does it mean? Let me delete. So for example, if you are writing a formula, like if you are applying VLOOKUP here in this cell B25, so that means it will populate only B25, right? For example, if you see my previous example here see, if a VLOOKUP is showing at cell B2, and here we are getting only one value in brand, right? If you want sex, the other one, then we need to write VLOOKUP again, right? So if you have 100 and more than 100 columns, that means you need to write VLOOKUP again and again and again for all columns, right? So now what our array formula will do, so it will reduce our rework. The rework is what? We are writing the same kind of formula again and again and again. This is a kind of rework, right? So what we need to do, we need to select no all columns. If we need to populate 100 columns, that means we need to select all 100 columns in one go, right? Now I need to select only two columns because I want employee name and sex from the database. And what we need to do, we need to write the VLOOKUP, and then I hit tab. Now, right, I select the employee ID here, comma, go to the employee details tab, now select or data. Okay. Okay, so what we need employee name to, so you can see here here you can see here the column number, right? So you can either you note down the column number what you need. Here the column number is 2, so that means we need the column number 2 and then 3. The column number might be random, right? Don't think that we can no put the column number serially. You can put 1 first and then 3, or either 1 first and 3, or 2 first and then 1 then 3. So it depends. Let me see, let me explain. So what we need to do, it's depend order of column here, right? Here the order of column is employee name and sex, and the name is at number 2 and sex is at number 3, correct? If the name is at number 3, then we need to write 3 here, right? And then 2. Okay, now because sex is the second column of from the employee ID, so that's why I'm writing 2, and then this employee name is the second column from employee ID, so I'm just writing 2, and then I'm writing 3 because the sex is the third column from that the lookup column, that means it's the third column from employee ID, right? So I'm closing it. Now what I need to do, I need to write 0 for exact match. So for array formula, please remember what we need to do. If you want to make any formula array formula, then we need to select Control Shift and then hit enter. Let me see. Oh yeah, wow, we are getting Imran and the name male here, right? So that means I have written only one formula, and there are two kind of result you can see at the cell number B25 and at the cell number C25, correct? So it will save our time. So this is what called array formula. So the second topic is how can we make our formula uh, dynamic, right? Let me show you how can make our formula dynamic. Right, here you can see if I write dollar here, okay, and dollar again here, okay, that means it's a kind of static formula, right? Because the if you're breaking down this formula, copying this formula in the next on a cell, so you'll get the similar kind of value. Why? It's referring to the cell number A2, right? It's always referring to the cell number A2. Then what we need to do to make our formula dynamic? So to make our formula dynamic, we need to think our lookup value. If you see our lookup value, so the column always A, but the row is increasing 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, right? So if anything fixed, then you can put dollar only before that. For example, I'm putting dollar here before A, right? So if I'm putting dollar here before A, let me see what happened. What happened? Okay. See, if I'm copying and pasting formula, then what happened? So I'm not writing anything again and again. I'm not making any changes in VLOOKUP again and again. So I can use the similar VLOOKUP in, anywhere, right? So just because of that, I'm saying it's a dynamic, right? All right. So for example, here if I paste the same value here, so let's see what gonna happen. No, let me change it. Actually, this number is dynamic. However, the column index is not dynamic right now, right? So you can also make a column dynamic with the with the column function, right? So let me put manually. I'm changing value manually 3. Now it's M. Now copying and then pasting anywhere, you'll get the desired output, right? Here you're getting hash NA because no, there is no employee ID exists with the employee number 6, right? So hope you enjoyed my video. Thanks for watching my video, and please share your feedback so that I can improve my video quality. Thanks for watching.